The Greens and turning a blind eye. The Greens tell us they have an obligation to call out hate speech, racism and bigotry whenever they see it.
We've got an obligation to call out hate speech, to call out racism, to call out bigotry whenever we see it.
They even walked out during a speech by Pauline Hanson to the Senate in an attempt to prove their point.
Too many Australians are afraid to walk alone at night in the neighbourhoods. Too many of us live in fear of terrorism.
But why do they single out Pauline, while they completely ignore groups like Hizb ut-Tahrir, who openly tell us we are the enemy and they don't want to get along with us?
We don't seek to placate or to appease the West. Allah says, don't take my enemy and your enemy as friends and protectors.
They even tell us they're going to change not only Australia, but the world to suit Islam.
So we refuse to change Islam to suit the world, and we will change the world to suit Islam. Let me say that again. We will change the world to suit Islam. We will not change Islam to suit the world.
Or Islamic preachers like Sheikh Shady, who blames homosexuals for spreading diseases.
Or also homosexuality that's spreading all these diseases.
He also believes that promiscuous women should be either flogged or stoned to death under Sharia law.
The punishment of zina, the punishment of those who commit zina, if they've never been married before, they'll be lashed 100 lashes. And if they are married while they committed the zina, or previously been married and divorced, and they committed zina, then their punishment is stoning to death.
Why don't we hear the Greens publicly denouncing such hateful speech? The answer is actually quite simple. It's because their policies and ideas are so out of touch with reality and the interests of the average Australian that they have to rely on minority groups like the Islamic population for support. So what it boils down to is, the Greens are prepared to completely ignore hate speech against their own country and people in order to secure more votes. Make sure you check out our Facebook page, Stand Up for Australia.